Girl World, it's kind of like the dark web, I guess, for the internet, but with a whole lot of diabetes. So it's Amberlynn Reid, it's Foodie Beauty, it's all them. Not everybody's favorite, but I do have to say that behind the scenes, Sean keeps up a little bit. I try to catch things here and there. I get recommended apathetic facts videos all friggin' day. And I don't usually react to them because I'm just like, let her do her thing, let her cook, right? She's doing like so much like videos and work. She's working crazy hard. But yeah, she made a video saying Amberlynn Reid swatted, Keemstar fires tech, which I'm pretty sure Amber's already got 2 other people fired from this podcast. So Sean's up on the lore. He knows about the lymphedema, okay? I know everything that's going on, somewhat. I might have missed a few things, okay? But Girl World, my own little deep dark web with diabetes. That's what I do, okay? So let's see what happened with this one. I know it's not everyone's favorite, but Amberlynn Reid, she's definitely a lolcow, man. She's good for some laughs here and there.
New day, new bus, and now we're dealing with the fallout from last night's solo stream flop. Tech and Fupa come in hot, they're already on edge and Amber's nowhere to be found.
Good afternoon, Lookout Bus! We're back at it again, and guess who's not here?
Miss Amberlynn Reid.
Amberlynn Reid. Oh my gosh, woe is me, Amberlynn Reid.
Also, I didn't see any solo stream. I don't know the lore behind that one, so I missed that. I know who Fupa Cheese is. I know who Tech is, though.
Did you see that coming? Amber fucking up yesterday's show?
Yeah. I could have seen that a mile away.
I can't believe she did so bad! How do you do so bad, Amber?
Is ALR supposed to be here today?
Damn, this guy absolutely hates her guts. I know that he was getting like a lot of shit from her, really. But Amber just gives everybody shit. She's basically a walking shit sandwich at this point. Well, like a half, maybe. Not really walking. Sitting a lot on a podcast.
Who fucking cares?
Don't know, don't care.
I could not care less. We're talking mad shit about yesterday's episode. Yesterday was awful. You know, so much happened over the weekend, and then we got cucked because Amber's like, I want to do my own show Monday.
Excuse me, what the hell happened on this podcast? You guys are really going dark web on this one.
Are we even, just checking for the producer side, are we in the Discord at all? No, so Amber has no way to even get in here.
Dude, for the record, you guys like might have just learned who Keemstar is. I used to watch Drama Alert. I'm pretty sure I used to watch him talk crap to people on Halo 3 back in the day when I used to watch like gaming videos all the time. So I've been up on Keemstar lore for quite a while too.
Aww.
Oh, the Amberlynn. Oh, poor Amberlynn.
Yeah.
I'm seeing a lot of people saying, kick Amber go away. But someone said, can she speak? Amber, go ahead. Say your hellos.
Hello?
Welcome in.
Also, if we can keep it a buck, Amber is the money draw on any of these podcasts, any of these shows. She's the one bringing in the money. So chances are the reason you got fired or got the axe, I mean, you're not the draw. Amber's the draw. She's just constant laughs, okay? Because she sucks so hard, and you're probably like great at what you do. I'm not hating on you one bit. I'm just saying Amber's the money draw. Like Girl World, they go hard, okay? You don't want to mess with them. I ain't messing with them. I don't want that kind of heat.
How are you guys?
Hi.
I feel like I haven't talked to you guys in forever.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to send a message to talk to somebody, Amber. You haven't reached out on a fucking day.
So
Probably choking on a Subway sandwich from her girlfriend that fed the last one to death.
apparently, yesterday's stream, the only stream Amber has been in charge of, in LCU, got a copyright strike, and the others aren't too happy about it.
Yeah, I don't know what happened with that. The only clips we played were Fat Camp clips, and it was only like a handful, maybe less than a handful.
But you guys were listening to music towards the end.
That's what she said also.
It said copyright.
Yeah, it was a copyright strike. I'll have to go in.
Gemini's. That's Gemini's song.
No, there's another thing that copyright the stream yesterday. Well, I'll have to see what the fuck it was. But someone fucked up there, whether it was you or
Oh, we could just edit it out
Gemini.
and then reapply for AdSense. Which
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, you're talking about a whole bunch of extra work when everybody that makes YouTube videos knows that the lion's share of videos that get the push is what comes the first day. If you don't do well the first day, if people don't comment, if they don't like the video, it's not going to get reach and nobody's going to watch it again because they don't need to see you twice do the same shit. Like they've been watching you do the same thing for 10 years, Amber. You're boring. You're getting boring to me, but you're still funny because you're such an anomaly. I don't know. that level of like accountability dodging only happens on my 600-pound life. And I know that because I was a 600-pound man. I know how to dodge accountability like it's freaking dodgeball, but she doesn't.
which I've had to do.
She just
It's a
keeps
pretty
doing
easy
it.
Wait,
thing to do.
moderator, do not turn on slow mode. We're rolling with the punches today. Amber,
Wamber.
Yes.
why the fuck are you back in your room?
Because
Why?
this is where I do my show.
Where was your show yesterday?
It was in the living room because I knew I wasn't gonna have to scream at all.
Oh, so you are
What?
cooking the content.
Okay, so have you ever been in a relationship where you're like miserable and you feel like a shell of yourself?
I've never been in one where somebody stuffs some macadamia nuts in my ass, but I don't know what it's like to be with somebody that wants to feed you to death either. But I don't know. You tell me. How many pickle chips can you eat before you choke on? I'm not gonna go that far. It's too dirty.
The light just leaves your eyeballs, and
Does
then
Tommy know this?
you leave that relationship, and then you go into another
Tommy
relationship, and you're
loves
like,
people
"Whoa,
choking on
I'm
subs.
glowing. I'm like glowing right now."
Okay.
That's how I felt yesterday. I had so much
Oh.
fun. I had over 1,000 viewers while live was live at Fat Camp. I am
Okay, let's not toot your own horn here. And you're probably glowing right now from all the effing Mountain Dew. There's a lot of chemicals in there. It kills men's nuts too. You don't have any count.
proud of the work I put in. We made the same amount of money when Twiggy was on here with Fupa and with Gemini, and we got a redirect. I will show the screenshots.
Yeah, show him actually. Go for it.
I am proud of myself.
Because the numbers are not right.
I had fun.
That was the lowest performing stream
numbers
Bus has ever had.
were, like,
But when we were with
horrendous.
Twiggy, we
Amber loves to go with the fake news. Amber is the queen of fake news. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, dude. This girl, ever since, like, I jumped into the lore after I started this YouTube channel, okay? Everybody was like, Sean, you have to check out Amberlynn Reid. She's been weighing in for 10 years. Ain't a damn thing changed, okay? And she's like, my highest was 570 pounds. I've lost 40 pounds. If you can maintain 530 pounds and live happy, I mean, you're going to have to show me because I know what it feels like. I've been there. I understand. It's hell on earth. It's not fun. You sit there every day wondering how many people it's going to take to carry your casket.
made $400 and something.
Yeah, and I shit on Twiggy for it because I think that's a bad show.
And
Yeah.
last
Made a
night
little bit
with
more.
no
It
redirect.
was like a little under 5.
Last night with no redirect. While live was live at Fat Camp, we made 700. That includes cash cows and the band worlds. And I am proud of that. I was up majority of the stream. I was doing the robot. I was
Dude, I'm not. I mean, I wouldn't be proud of that. I haven't asked anybody for a damn dime. I just sit here and make videos and hope people watch them. I don't ask for super thanks ever. I asked people to be members one time. I never asked again because it made me feel dirty asking for people's money. Like, people work hard for that. I know that it's the total opposite of what you're supposed to do on the internet. Like, I'm supposed to find a way to get your money. Most YouTubers I talk to immediately start talking to me about how to get more money from people. Like, I don't like it. It makes me feel dirty.
twerking. I was jumping jacks.
Did
I
you watch
was
the
having
same stream
fun.
I did? I didn't see any. I didn't
What? You didn't
For the record, if I'm ever hard up, I'm asking you for everything. I'm taking it all.
see any of that?
I didn't see any of
Really?
it.
Saw
The
her
jumping
stand up.
jacks, she was going.
I swear to God.
I'll
Yeah.
recreate it. Hold on.
It was a terrible stream, like performance-wise.
So the way Amber spins how her show performed yesterday, which she was literally complaining about the entire time, into something she's suddenly proud of, by comparing it to their other worst stream ever, is wild to see. She takes something she was clearly unhappy with in real time, and reframes it as a success, by comparing it to their lowest point. It's kind of the same thing she does with her weight. She'll take
Literally what I just said. That's her metric of success. The fact that she's lost something, which, I mean, good for her. I guess she lost something. But you can't just maintain 530 pounds without eating a family-sized bag of Doritos a day at least and chugging a 2-liter of Coke. Just saying.
take her highest number, 572.4, from years ago, and use that as the baseline, instead of where she actually is right now. It's the exact same pattern here.
What is the goal to leave the Discord so ALR can't keep jumping
Good
in the
job.
poll?
Good job, Fupa, the jumping jacks. 30-20s.
What's this lady doing fupa smacks for in the background?
All right, 30-20s. When we will leave the Discord, that way, Amber can take a break. She can take today off. ALR
I can
Echo.
agree to that. I don't want to take the day off, so I will not be leaving.
Oh, that's
and I will talk
fine.
to you
That's
about
fine. I mean, if it gets bad, we'll just like mute you or something. Don't worry about it. Yeah, goal to kick is for sure what we need.
Bro, the fact that they are trying to run her off of she definitely brings in the audience, okay? People are here to shit on her. That's the only reason they show up. I doubt she has. I bet it's 20% supporters and 80% like detractors. Okay, that's where I'm thinking she's at right now. But the 20% supporters are just there because if they message her, she'll talk to them and hope she can like date them or something. I don't know. That's half the reason I'm convinced. No, I'm not gonna say that. I have some wild theories, but
Need to do today. What I have been interested in talking about, because you obviously were willing to do a whole different type of show with two other people.
Yeah, hold on a second
right?
though. Fupa.
Oh, thank
So
you.
you met Billy, right? These men are also larger, right? And they probably have to do accessible types of things, right? So why are you gonna come for me for the way that I do a jumping jack while you're friends with men who probably have to?
you don't do a jumping jack. You do a like pepper jack. Okay, you don't do that when you're that big. You don't get off the ground. What do you guys think gravity is? My big ass didn't do no jumping jacks either. If I did that, I would have had hip surgery too. I just had my shoulder repaired from falling when I'm smaller.
Do it in the same way that I do.
Billy
Well,
jumped in the fucking pool today.
yeah,
he's
those
killing the
men-
game.
too.
Yeah, no, but
I
he
can jump
He jumped in the pool?
Billy,
Wait, show me how to get out, because that's my only like issue. How am I gonna get out? How do you get out?
You just
Bro, come on. That's 2.5 feet. You can do Amber's short. I know Amber's short, but she could do that much, okay? I'm confident at 600 pounds, I could have done a flip roll, fooping. Like, I could have put my nuts on that side and flipped myself over.
Yeah, I don't know if I can lift my leg like that.
Billy took a very hard trip to get here. Billy especially.
You're not
You 100% should have put the clip of her getting out of the pool. I bet that was grand.
understanding
No,
my
can I-
question. You are
can I talk?
deflecting.
Yeah, you asked her a question. She's
This is
answering.
why
Can I
I'm
talk?
miserable
Okay.
here.
Billy
This is
took
why
like
I'm
3 to
miserable.
4 days of a drive to get here, and that night when he was walking out of the theater room, I could
Yeah, you're
tell
not-
just
Yeah,
how
no,
I don't
no need
exhausted-
to, no need to shit on Billy
exhausted he
because
was.
you're the one that can't do stuff. It's okay.
Because I asked
Billy's
you a
holding his shit.
question.
Put in
You're
the
not
effort. They
answering
fucking
it.
showed up to
But
fucking fat
you're
camp.
deflecting, which is exactly what
I can't. I can't believe she was like, "Who's the other fat person at fat camp? They can't do shit. Look at Billy can't do shit."
Right. I mean, she probably would have gone. You know, the reason people ask me all the time, like, Sean, if you make a girl world video, why don't they clap back at you or say anything to you? Because I know how it is to live their life. Like, they can't say much to me when I was fatter than them. Also, I'm a little psychotic. I will make another channel. I will dedicate my life to destroying them.
Why would you make someone who is over 500 pounds up and moving?
No, I'm
Because you
proud
should
of,
be.
I'm proud of
You
you
should
for
be,
moving,
big. What do you mean?
But it's the fact that you purposely sabotage our show.
You need to do content for the show, and you need to have someone that knows how to make that happen. Yesterday, you had the fixings of a good stream, but you had no one to showrun with you. Los Angeles Aqueduct.
Dude, because we all know anybody that's watched, like, I've reacted to some videos a while ago. She did dollar store nail day or whatever. She did a bunch of unboxing. Her videos were boring as shit. She never was funny. She never was that entertaining. She just kind of contradicts herself all the time. That's the only thing that she does funny. She don't tell jokes. She just talks herself in a circle, gets confused, and forgets where she started.
Randomest shit, most like boring shit. Like what the?
I hope she watches
Dude,
this,
I'm literally getting up.
Damn, I saw the McDonald's arches on the bottom of her arm too. Man, she's got a little more arm flab than me. Look at, oh, see, I could still wave with my arm fat though. I can't work out though. Don't get mad at me. My shoulder has 14 screws in
To
it.
go to my room because I was like, I'm not fucking watching.
So am I not going to ever be able to speak? Is that gonna
Oh
be what
my
the show
god! You said we're terrible people. Fuck you. Anyways,
Because you are
So bad,
you were
dude.
rooting for me from the sidelines. You guys got to take the day off. You weren't like, I hope my host has a good show. Instead, you guys have berated me and berated me and berated me, and that is why I am miserable.
well, that's what you need, I think, in your life. Holy sh! Can you believe?
You're miserable because you tried to do a jumping jack. Your ankles are probably screaming at you today. You can't do that when you're that big. I know for a fact.
She chose Thick Gemini as like her co-host.
Look.
You need so Thick Gemini is an Amberlynn Reid, right? They're like this.
Do we want?
Amber doesn't want to talk to anyone that doesn't agree to her. Like, she only wants people that agree. That's Amberlynn Reid. You're not agreeing, whatever. You're trying to run a show. I understand that. You're like Howard Stern, if he gained a little bit of weight, was a little shorter, okay? That's who you are. You're running the show. Amberlynn Reid's just there for the laughs, okay? She's there to contradict herself. She's there to, like, basically take it on the chin pretty much. But if you guys talk too much crap to her, I understand why you got the axe, because if you keep having her leave the show, it's funny, don't get me wrong, but she is the show. Like, half the people there are probably more than half are there for her.
I want to drag her back. She's in Bus VC.
Oh, if she's in Bus VC for sure.
get a
She can't just
wheelbarrow.
leave the show to go bitch and complain to her fucking like hug box.
Cool. I'll bring her in right now.
Who's
So
a
I guess
hug box?
Keemstar will be down here at some point today.
So if I'm gonna have my volume super fucking low,
No one
and I
turned it
can't
down.
speak, and whenever I speak, like images are put over my face, and I'm not taken seriously. Like, fuck you guys.
You're
Oh my god, they put googly eyes on me. I'm so mad. I need a reason to get them off the show. They talk bad to me. Have you ever talked to someone that doesn't agree with you? Or is that why she just kind of chills in that voice chat all night that I heard about?
life
That's not
story
me.
is why you're not taken seriously. That's a
Don't you have to
separate
pay
issue.
for
But
the
the
voice
photos of
chat?
your
Then
face we can
leave
change.
me alone.
Okay,
I don't want to be here. We had a good show on Friday. We were all getting along. Like,
No, you talked mad shit about the Friday episode and said that I was terrible and should be removed from the fucking channel, okay? And then you made the art removing me from the channel.
I actually noticed this a couple days ago, and
Oh wow, she's two-faced and vindictive, huh? She removed one of the hosts from the thumbnail here. Obviously, you should have everyone in. I don't put myself in my thumbnails. It's kind of funny the way I do it.
I even took a screenshot because I genuinely thought Tech had been fired. Like, changing the banner, the profile pic, all of that, that's not small. She is clearly trying to push Tech out.
We did not have a good show. You
what
are being vindictive.
talking about?
This is your show, isn't it? You should be on camera.
No shit. But you guys fucking treat me like fucking garbage. How do you not?
You killed your cat. Let's just start there. She killed her cat. Then apparently something happened. Man, Girl World is a wicked place, okay? You guys try to cut each other down left and right. You guys are chopping trees like doing jumping jacks basically around here. Just, 600-pound jumping jacks, I guess, because you guys don't ever really get anything done, do you?
Not see
Okay,
that.
Amber,
You having your own stream with Thick, Gemini, and us having Monday off, like, I was fine with that. But when you went on there and you did everything that we've been asking you to do for weeks, it really just proved that you don't give a fuck about us. You don't give a fuck about the show.
No, it's because you guys treat me like fucking trash. I feel like a shell of a person when I'm here. I'm miserable. I cannot get up and dance. You guys will be fucking making fun of my body. Gemini, he does that shit in good fun. Him and I are friends.
Chris
She clearly understands.
Duh. I mean, too many Velveeta shells will make you look like a shell of yourself. Like, probably. You got lumps and humps everywhere. Turtle shell on here, whatever. You get fat, okay? There's nowhere to put it, all right? It has to shove it somewhere.
The difference between someone joking and someone actually trying to be mean, because she literally says Gemini is her friend and that it's all in good fun. But then, in other situations, that same understanding just disappears. So I guess it's not that she can't tell the difference, it's that she chooses when to apply it. But at the end of the day, it's all still being broadcast.
This is why when
Sounds
Feline
right.
left Oklahoma after moving Amber, she sent a message of finally free to her friends. This isn't an act, this is Amber without a filter.
there you go.
Yeah, so that's not true. That was just another rumor that happened.
Amber, you're
Because
one of the
some
most
people up the back
manipulative
end, like, that's
people
racist
I've
as
met in
fuck.
my entire life.
I would have to agree with that guy on that one. She just tries to spin every which way, and yeah, she's trying to. It sounds like she's trying to get rid of him. She don't like him at all.
You literally are like the finesser of the century. Epstein
I
wish
do
he
not
had
want
game
to
like
work
you.
with people who view me in this way.
Anyone who can open their
Will
eyes will
never-
see.
Epstein wishes he had game like you is a crazy line. That's something I wish I would have thought of.
You
Be
this
a
way.
good show. I will never be happy working with two people
You shouldn't be happy.
who hate.
I was literally hired to like push your buttons. And you even said on stream, I want someone to raise my blood pressure every single day.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna sit here.
That shit's probably already really high. I don't know how much lisinopril she takes, but my shit was like 160 over something before this. Now I kind of chill around like 112 over 68, somewhere around there.
And work like, you know how I feel about tech. Like,
You're in the Bus VC today, scheming about how to make the show fucking awful on purpose to make it look like we're doing a bad job. You think people don't tell us what's going on?
They literally DM me.
They
like,
are
"If
telling me
you know what's
everything. You
happening
can't
here."
trust your fucking Bus
Not what's
VC
happening
Amber
here.
babies. What are they called? Am babies?
if you
I feel like I could trust you guys. I tell you all my deepest, darkest secret. People that watched me for a while probably know me better than I know me on some days, to be honest.
You want to believe like a hater, then you can go for
If
it.
I want to believe seven haters in the Bus VC, that when I tune in, I can see they're in the same call with you.
I was told they are telling Amber to just ignore you and not to respond to anything you say and make this show awful for you guys on purpose. She's bragging about the exercise she did on stream last night.
You know, I just bought a puppy about 3 hours ago, but something about her in the bottom corner reminds me of like a Maltese, okay? It's got to be the hair. It's got to be the way it's sticking up in the air. She definitely looks like a Maltese. And then she shook her head like a dog. I just had to say something.
She's also mad that she's not involved in a meeting before stream. She also said that you and Tech mean nothing to her.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
I got
Can
the
I
same.
respond to each one of those things?
I got the
Sure.
same message from another person, someone different than what Fupa
And I
got.
would like you to tell me who that is.
No, f
No.
you.
Send it to me.
F you.
No.
No, Fuba. Okay, then
F you.
show.
Leave. Get out of here. Leave.
The fact
Of course, she wants their name so she can just kind of ice. She thinks they're her friends. That's the problem, okay? You got to realize nobody is there. Like I'll say, like I said before, 20% are there to see her succeed. They want her. I want her to succeed. I hope she lives a better life, even though she's batshit crazy and manipulative as hell and kind of an art. Not all right. I'm not gonna go that far, but I mean, she's in a relationship with somebody that's trying to choke her with Snickers bars or I don't know, roast her like a pig every night. I don't know what the hell they're doing, but basically she's just sitting there eating whatever she wants because her girlfriend's stuffing her full of stuffing, okay? She's a turkey basically.
that she's constantly pushing to get people's real names, especially people who are clearly trying to stay anonymous, should be much more concerning to Keemstar than it
Dox
is.
them.
That Discord
Dox
should have
them.
been shut down months ago.
I'm not gonna.
Spit straight facts, apathetic facts. But I have a Discord, man. I haven't been in there in a while. My bad. I'm gonna pop in there today, later. Actually, I have to edit a bunch of videos. I'll still pop in though.
Rag out like other members of the Discord that are not hosts, they're not interns, they're literally private Discord members that don't want their shit out there.
Is Amber in the Bus VC?
Yes, she is.
Let's bring her back. Amber, welcome back to the job.
Y'all don't want me here, right? You made a goal for me to leave. Sorry you're not reaching it. You guys are losers.
We're getting pretty close there, buddy.
Goal for me to leave, and you're not reaching that goal. So obviously you don't want me here. So I'm gonna make your job easier since you guys planned the show without me.
If they made a goal for you to leave and then you leave, wouldn't you think you're letting them win? At least that's how I would look at it, okay? 100% they won. Amber's out of here. They didn't need a goal at all. All they needed to do was say something about the cat or say something about the Subway stuffer.
I want Keem to actually sit down and
Tommy.
to watch this full show.
Perfect.
So he knows the reason why, Tech, you are done with.
You are done with being on this podcast, as I swear on Tommy stuffs me with salami.
Okay.
Bus.
I can drag her back again if you'd like.
Yeah. There is no opportunity in a normal person's life to get to where she's at without being such a terrible person. Actively, she will flaunt her social media cred, right, as like a power move against.
Bro, you know, I've never done that. My Facebook photo is still a picture of me at 600 pounds. I've never told anybody in my real life that I do this, make videos. I've never said any of it. Immediate family knows, and then they told other people and stuff. So people know, but people that are associated with me or knew me, way back when, have no idea I do this unless they accidentally came across one of my my 600-pound reactions. And a couple people did message me, but that was it.
Other people or her income, right?
You're
It's
not
always
special.
money. It's
I'm not
always
special.
it's always my presence, right? And she's gotten away with it for a long fucking time.
I've said it before, but sometimes I think either Tech really did know the lore before working with her, he's watching all the reaction channels, or he picked up on it fast.
When she's on her own
Dude, if you're watching this, Tech, because I'm a reaction channel, I don't usually do the girl world stuff. You're right, buddy, but it's Amber's show. Amber's the moneymaker, so I don't think you're going to win that battle, but if I were you, I wouldn't even friggin' try, man. You're like Achilles and Troy, man. You're about to get shot in the heel. You're going down.
channel, she has the freedom to block whoever she wants. She can just not read the comments. She can go on, live in her own world. But when you're in the LCU, you literally can't escape it. I don't think she can handle it.
It's almost as if, right, the same playbook is all she knows how to do. Delete the VC? Dog, at this point, I think I agree. I'm starting to agree. The VC is fucking awful.
I agree. I don't know Keem very well, but him allowing this VC to stay up and running for her just seems like nothing more than a damn liability at this point. How can any of this be worth it? All the
If Amber's sitting in this voice chat all day trying to figure out people's real name and just being the terrible person she is, I don't think it's a great idea.
doxing, people feeling unsafe in these spaces, her admitting she's intentionally trying to ruin this show, the constant threatening phone calls to Keem all day and night.
Because all it does is make her in her little echo chamber where everyone's on her side.
Why are we allowing people in the Discord that are purposely trying to fuck with the shows and purposely trying to sabotage the shows? Isn't that like what Keemstar's like one of his number one rules?
Well,
Amberlynn has made me scared to join the Discord because of what happens in the bus VC. I've gotten comments like that over and over and over again.
Oh, apparently I have to go check the Jester side chat on YouTube.
Bro, there's no way she ran to another channel to cry in the chat about you being mean to her. The whole stick behind this show is you guys being mean to her. That's the only reason anybody's tuning in. Apathetic faxX is raking it in. You love that they're doing this every day to Amber. I know you do, but you deserve it. You definitely deserve it.
Too, because Amber is crying there to Keemstar.
Oh, Amber, let's get the exclusive in the theater room. Hey.
I'm so done. I'm done, Keem.
I have no idea
We're not
what
going to do this performative thing, so can we talk in private?
We can, but you're not actually done, are you?
Oh my god, I'm gonna cry. I don't want to do this publicly. Like, I'm just f***ing done.
I mean...
Bro, Keemstar is keeping his cool pretty good. I would be sick of her already. There's no way. He definitely is kind of a mastermind at running a whole bunch of people that just have their own personalities or kind of eclectic. Like, he's good at doing that. I'll give him that. Keem's got that on lock. But I've seen Keem all the way back to Only Use My Blade days. I saw him at a Call of Duty like championship, like throw this dude on the ground. He got in a fight with him, tossed him on the ground. Like Keem don't put up with a bunch of shit. That's at least that's what I see from him.
Part of the gig is to like open the window to the fans. Look, you can vent to me privately. I think you should do it publicly.
He's just an awful person. Like, setting goals for me. Like, okay.
You can vent to me privately. I'm not telling you you're on speakerphone and I'm live right now. So not very private, Keem.
First of all, they wouldn't even let me in the show in the beginning. They're talking all this shit about my show yesterday, even though, like, I get it financially, it wasn't the greatest, but, like, I had fun again.
Didn't she just say they made more money than ever? I get financially it wasn't the greatest. What? I thought she just said it was the best performing show ever.
That was my goal, coming here. Every time I go to talk, he just fucking speaks over me. They purposely have my volume all the way down, saying the reason why people aren't donating is because they don't want to give me money. I can't work with him anymore. Like,
bro, also, if you're making so much money, why don't you own a house in Oklahoma? You were crying about your taxes the last time I really cared about what you were saying because you got demonetized. And then you were sitting there. All right, it's just crazy to me. Oklahoma, you can buy a nice house for like $200K. Trust me, I looked when I was in Oklahoma for a wedding. Shit was so cheap, my eyes were bulging out of my head. I was like, dude, I gotta buy property in Oklahoma.
it's just, it goes deeper than just like, oh, you know, drama for the show. It goes deeper than that.
I mean, if we have to pull tech out of there, we have to pull tech out of there. I mean, I'm not kicking you off a bus, and you're not quitting. You know, if tech has to go, tech has to go.
Yesterday, like, live.
Dude, put me on this show, I'd be kicked off in a day. I swear. Amber would hate my guts so quick. Like, I'd be somewhat nice. I'd play nice at first, right? Ha ha ha. Then just go for the kill. Talk about the cat, talk about Tommy, talk about the Golden Corral and what you did behind the dumpster. Like, I don't know.
Was live at Fat Camp with drama while I'm trying to do bus with Gemini. So of course I'm not going to make as much money. Of course I'm not going to get that many views.
But why do you care?
Like, I feel like,
why do you care about what tech's saying or FUPA or what the fans are saying? I'm your boss. I don't give a shit. I understand why you're upset that you didn't get the redirect and this and that. Like, I get it. I mean, if we have to just get someone else in there, we'll get someone else in there. I mean, I've tried to tell Fupa and Tech a million times, this is Amber's show, right?
Kind of what I've been saying this whole time. She is the cash cow on lolcow.
If we get to a point where Amber doesn't want you on the show, I'm sorry, like we're gonna kick that person off. I mean, people are donating right now or typing in chat, Keem get a backbone, and do what? Kick Amber off a bus?
No, they want him off.
We'll pick someone new April 1st. We'll announce a new host.
Well,
Are you gonna announce me on April Fool's? It's true, guys. I'm going to lolcow live. Psych, I don't have time to do all that. That's kind of crazy, man. But I'll be a guest host for a day or something. I can rip into Amber for a day.
taking off the 26th or the 30th, which you already know about that. So just take off now and tomorrow. I just can't.
Amber, why don't you just go in there and be like, I talked to Keem and you're gonna replace April 1st, so.
Do it, girl.
Why don't you just do that? Why don't you defend yourself?
Make content.
Regardless if you're on Amber's side or Tech's side, Amber is the draw to bus, right? So it's like, dude, I'm not gonna make a dumb business call.
Who'd have thunk?
Does anyone else feel like Keem said April 1st, cause it's April Fool's Day, and he's just gonna say it was a joke the whole time?
A lot of
Dude, I still have to know if this is manufactured drama, because they legit do seem to hate her. And it's kind of hard to fake that level of hate. Like, I believe that. I think they really do dislike each other.
people will say, oh, this cast doesn't work. Gigi's like, oh, you need to replace Tech with someone who is like able to guide the conversation.
ALR donated. She said with $2.
Only $2? That can donate 20. All right.
Never mind.
Put it on a TTS bit. Why are we not understanding that Amber is just terrible on her own? With anyone you pair her up with, she's going to be fucking god awful.
She's not entertaining unless she's arguing with you. She's going to sit there and do her nails otherwise and eat food with Tommy and she's just not that entertaining to me. Personally, I just like seeing how she contradicts herself. That's the only reason I keep up.
Not able to have a conversation. She's not able to sit down and like listen to your perspective. It's my way or gaslight.
You know, her channel has been dying for years. Now she averages probably 30K for a vlog.
Yeah, her most popular.
She used to be in the hundreds.
Yeah, her most.
My channel's dying too. Please leave a like. No, I'm kidding. I'm doing pretty fine for a guy that doesn't upload all that often.
Popular era was what, 8 years ago, 7
Trying
years
to
ago?
upload
2019.
again. A lot.
Oh, ALR's back.
Welcome back. Are you ready to work?
Amber?
Hello. Fupa, you and I are gonna have a new host April 1st.
On bus?
99 cents.
Oh,
ALR
solid.
kicked me from the VC twice last night for no reason. Carol Cash looked up my personal info and shared it with main chat. I pulled my glass, crypt, and bus memberships because I don't want to be part of the
Dude, nobody needs to be there if they're doxing people, like for real, I don't know why anybody. You have to pay to be in on their Discord. I think it's a paid Discord, paid voice chat, right?
Discord anymore.
I'm sorry, Lo.
That's fun.
None of that
you.
is true. That is
It's
Solo,
probably
one
true.
of my
She's a
biggest
liar.
haters. That is one of my biggest haters, and the reason why, she's probably saying these lies is because she just said she's gonna leave the server. So
Because she doesn't like Malteses. That's what it is. I think that's the name of that dog with that little like poofy sticking out of its head. I don't know.
Team said me and Fupa are gonna have a new host. April
Sounds
1st.
great. That means I can do what you do and leave a show for an hour and 20 minutes and still collect a paycheck until then. So, Amber, thank you. Run the show. You got this, BBG. Go for it.
A lot of people don't like tech. I know a lot of Girl World does, but the LCU does not like tech for this.
Bro, I have no problem with Tech. Everyone hates you. That's the problem. You're the one that's hated. You're the one that's the draw because you're hated, but you gravitate towards like the 20 or so people that still like you and message you and you're just like stuck in this echo chamber and you're just getting the same shit over and over and over.
If what ALR is true, I am out. She is a spoiled brat.
All right, so I'm not gonna speak if it's gonna say liar over my head. I'm just not. His goal
That's
is to
gold.
make more people hate me. His goal is to continue the hate train.
I don't think it's even possible to make more people hate you.
And now he's not even fucking doing his job. And I'm fully aware that you guys want people to literally hate me. That is what Girl World is entertained by. but like something needs to change.
Tech's asking what's going on, so I was just telling him that, you know.
Well, why doesn't he do his job?
Well, he walked off.
Well,
He's back
okay,
now.
hold on. Just to be a little fair to Tech here, I don't know if it's fair to use the argument, why is he not doing his job, when consistently you've been the one that leaves the call, right? It's your job to be here.
Yeah.
Right. He's at fat camp.
Correct.
Also, I'm totally joking about wanting to be a guest host on this show. There's no way that I could sit there, deal with her, and not want to end myself. I don't think it's even possible. I don't know how this guy does it. This guy deserves an award. He doesn't deserve to be fired.
Shouldn't you be a fat camp too?
No, a lot of people didn't go.
For valid reasons. It's a little hypocritical to make the argument of like, well, he's not here to work when you do the exact same thing that you're accusing him of.
Yeah.
But he's at fat camp.
Okay, that doesn't overwrite anything I just said.
Right now, nobody's driving the bus but Girl World.
No glass. No glass.
It has completely ruined this show.
Cool.
Whoever ends up working here with me and Fupa, we're
God
gonna have to
bless
team,
them.
stop focusing on the fucking chat. We're gonna have to focus as a team to stop letting Girl World drive the bus.
Dude, Keem, he would have to show me such a check to want to deal with her. I'm having trouble getting through this. Like, I keep up, but I sit there and just roll my eyes and go crazy the whole time. That's what the Amberlynn Reid effect. She just makes you say, what the hell's going on?
Oh, Amber, you're
Because I'm done.
You're so dumb. You're just so stupid, bitch. It's so stupid.
I left Girl.
You left Girl World because they demonetized you. You were sitting there, still raking in money and still doing your, like, whatever, your vindictive up and down. I think she thinks if she loses weight, everybody's just gone, right? She's not as entertaining if she's just a gaslighter and skinny.
Girl World for a reason.
You were kicked out. You were drowning with making no money. You didn't leave for a reason. You're just like,
I
you know,
made 12K, baby boy, on
washed
my
up.
channel, uploading only once a week, so we can fight more about it if you want.
She's making money on residual older videos that are still getting clicks. Like, say she has 1,000 videos, those videos get maybe 100 a day on each of them. Then she's going to get 10,000 views out of that, right? So she is going to get a check, okay? So even if you don't post, if your old videos are monetized, you're still going to make something. That's what she's explaining. I don't doubt that she made that 1 month. I don't think she made that regularly.
To sit here and act like you willingly left Girl World is crazy.
That's what
She
I
was
said.
absolutely distraught when she was demonetized, and she was absolutely shocked when she appealed and her appeal was denied. She eventually broke down and told us her CPM, which is how much you're paid per 1,000 views, was constantly dropping every single day, and she was—
You know how bad of a YouTuber I am? I don't even know how to look at that. I have no idea how to check my CPM. Your RPM is the rate you actually get paid. CPM is the rate the advertiser, I think that's how it works. The advertiser pays for every 1,000 views.
struggling financially, to the point she begged people to send pennies to her Cash App.
Not a good YouTuber.
I never thought I'd meet a has-been, but I have. Your whole fight with me was because you were complaining that I didn't understand that when you were talking to not take you seriously. And I said, do you want me to take you seriously? And you're like, no, when I'm on the camera, don't take me seriously. I am a performer. I'm a character. I'm not real.
I do not
No one's going to take you seriously now on because that's the fucking life you present for yourself is you don't want to be serious. Your show wants you gone, Amber. And you're the one like, I'm leaving or your tech leaves. I wouldn't be
Somebody put demonetized on there. Whoever is running this show behind the scenes, comedy gold, dude. You're doing great. You're definitely pissing her off.
surprised if Keem after Fat Camp's like, we don't fucking need Amber. Fuck
I
it."
don't want Amber to leave, but I definitely want her to participate in the show.
If that's the truth, why do I want to work with Fupa?
You
She's
don't.
fat phobic. She screams in my face. She
Didn't-
calls the love of my life a feeder. The list.
The love of your life watched her ex-fiance, from my understanding. So this is all alleged. Now, this might not even be. This is alleged from what I know, okay? She watched her sit there and slowly die while she was drinking Chick-fil-A sauce, okay? She choked on it, gargling Chick-fil-A sauce. She's going to do the same thing to you. She wants to see how many cookies it takes before your esophagus closes. Basically, I've had women message me and tell me that they wanted to, I don't even know if I should say that. They want to feed me cookies till I die, okay? I know they're out there. I know there are people that do that. Or women that message you that like, I want your belly on my back. Like, they say crazy shit, okay? There's people on the internet that are wilding out.
Go on.
Hasn't she complained about wanting you gone?
Yeah.
Why would I want to work at FUPA? You're
I had-
gaslighting me.
I had
You're a
ample opportunity
gaslighter.
That's not a gaslighter.
You're
That's not a
gaslighting.
gaslighter.
Yeah, you are.
I had ample opportunity to get this fired, and I never fired her.
You know
That's not a gaslighter. That's a gas station pizza.
why though, right? You know why you didn't fire
Why?
her? Because you're scared.
Why?
Because you're alone, and
Guess
everyone
what,
around you
Ted?
has to support
You're
you.
Fired.
You can't.
You're fired.
You wouldn't be able to eat if it wasn't for DoorDash.
Damn.
LR. It's
Yeah, I never would shake my head like that. My third chin would smack me in the ear. I don't know how she did it.
been proven that 2 of your closest people in the Discord have doxed people.
Yeah.
You forced the oldest mod out of the Discord cause one of your
Whoa.
people got timed
Yeah.
out for 24 hours. ALR, you're the worst thing to happen to the LCU.
Eh.
Amber, do you ever think about the end of your life?
Oh, this
No.
took a turn.
Actually, when you're our size, that's all you think about. Like, who will show up to my funeral? How many people will carry my casket? I mean, that's how I was thinking, at least. I was really in a dark, sunken place, though. I forgot how awesome I was for a minute, but then I remembered, and I kind of got out of that stage, but I was there for a long time. So, yeah, she's definitely probably thinking about it. She might have a grave plot, honestly. That's why she don't have money. She probably bought one of those for like 8K.
Turn.
Do you? Okay, great. Then we're going to talk about it. Amber came to me and said, Tech, you need to stop being mean to me, change the show program.
So Tech explains why the tone of the content suddenly changed, and it wasn't just creative direction. He says Amber brought up some really serious personal struggles, and that's what led to him pulling back.
That's why content changed.
That's what mean, nasty, vindictive people do. When they're mad, they throw your worst moment in your face. You guys already know about my worst moment, so most people can't really throw that in my face because I really, like, I mean, I don't give a shit, but I'll tell you about it. Being 600 pounds is my worst moment. I was in a bad place. Amber pretends she's all good at 530 pounds, and that's what makes people kind of mad, I think.
That's why things had to fucking adjust. Instead of having like a conversation about anything, you are literally the fucking worst LSU
Did you
employee we've
just
ever
literally-
had.
Did you
I've
literally
never
just say,
seen someone as terrible as you as being an entertainer in my fucking life. All right.
I came to you in confidence,
Whoa.
crying,
It wasn't.
telling you I did not want to say this on the show.
Yeah. Do you remember that private call you wanted to drag me on for, like, when I was really drunk and I said the F slur? That was in confidence. That was not for the show. And you wanted to drag me on that. You had planned beforehand to expose me on it.
Bro, just for the record, I don't say slurs in my everyday life. So even if I'm drunk, not going to say a slur. It's not a word that's in my vocabulary. So it is never coming out. I don't know. I'm just saying that. I don't know. Tech seems like a good guy, but I just, it wouldn't happen. If I was drunk, chances are I'm going to fall asleep. I'm probably going to lay there and like be out and keep flipping through channels or something, like blacked out. And I'm going to slap, like, okay, I shouldn't even, when I'm like drunk, I do this thing called sleep. Like in my sleep, I will slap you on the ass, okay? That's what's going to happen if you sleep in bed with me. I'm just saying, I do it in my sleep. I don't know I'm doing it. Some people sleepwalk, I slap asses, okay? Which all that taught me was that I can't go camping with the fellas, okay? I'm not sharing a tent, no Brokeback Mountain here. That's never going to happen.
Dude, hey, if you leave, just so you know, people are going to be concerned. All right, Amber? You leaving with that statement, they're going to be concerned about what you said.
So Amber decides to once again run and cry to Keem, and in that, she tells him she will not be coming back to Bus until April 1st because Emily is coming and she needs a long vacation. Oh, and that she supposedly just got swatted?
Also, for the record, whenever I am like that, my girl says, if you slap me one more time, I'm going to beat you to death in your sleep. That's just how it goes usually whenever, but I don't remember it. I didn't know I was doing it. I'm sleep slapping, man.
Well, I don't want to say this publicly, but fuck it. Yeah, I'm not working with Tech, so what happened? I'm going to do the whole little backstory first before I tell you. I told Tech like 2 weeks ago in confidence that I felt and Tech then says on Buzz tonight that I told him that in confidence, and then it was a dog whistle, right? So the cops just showed up at my door, bro, because of him. Like, I am.
Oh, she said she felt like I'm not going to finish the word because YouTube doesn't like it, but I mean, I don't know if she really got swatted. I think Amberlynn Reid would 100% lie about that. You'd have to show me pictures of the cops at the door for me to believe that it actually happened, and you're not just trying to get him up out of there because you're a liar. If historically we look back, Amberlynn Reid, you are a friggin' liar. Nobody really trusts you.
Done.
This is at the point where it's getting too serious do not go back on bus tonight.
No, I'm actually done. I was already going to take off the 26th to the 30th. You already know that, so I'm not coming back until the 1st.
Dude, she just got swatted because Tech said that.
What?
Tech brought it up on bus, so then someone did a wellness check on her.
Keem, this is what I don't like.
No, I don't know how anyone would know her address. Like, you should keep that. Is her address well known on the internet? Like, would somebody just call in a wellness check like that?
Amber always alluding to the fact that you cater to her like she owns you.
Mine.
She doesn't.
Shit, but if I didn't live, with my girlfriend, daughter, all that, I wouldn't mind giving people my address. I'd be like, come over and kick it. But besides that, I got to protect them, man. I'm not worried about myself, but I got to protect them. So I just can't give my address out, or I would be throwing parties over here with people.
She needs to be humbled. Mount opinion respectfully.
Look, Tech tried to humble her. How'd that work? She just quit. Y'all are kind of dumb. Y'all are dumb. You don't know how to deal and talk and work with someone who's complicated, like Boogie or ALR.
There's so many
I said that. Keem is good at that. He's like the Weinstein of Weight Watchers.
people that said they do not want this show.
No, yeah, no one wants to be the main host for this thing. And it's
crazy because it's a
god-awful.
big show. You would think everyone would be fighting for this spot, but
Amber will not meet you for meetings. She will.
I literally just told you why. Amber is insufferable. That's why nobody wants to host. I joked about guest hosting, but then I really thought about it for a second. I was like, I'd rather not do that.
She would just have no time in her day because she has to be in her bus VC all the way until 5 to like 9 a.m.
she didn't get up today until 6 p.m. this time.
Yep. You can have 20 topics available, and she'll say, I'm only doing these 3. You planned on having 3 hours of content, and it's whittled down to 20 minutes.
Yeah.
She will spread lies and rumors about you throughout the Discord, fantasize how to take you down and make you look worse so she looks better in the bus VC with all these fucking am babies for hours and hours and hours every single day, right? She will use her position against.
Isn't this fat camp? Like, you guys are supposed to lose weight? Why are you guys drinking Smirnoffs? Is that a light? I don't know. I don't know if they make that with like low calorie alcohol.
You. She will garnish the goodwill of normal, nice people to give her a chance. Everything you do will be seen as because of her. There is no one in the LCU capable of handling Amberlynn Reid the way she fucking behaves. She wants us to have detailed meeting notes. Yeah, and then she's like, this is too much. Make it simple. So then I started just typing them in the Discord, the group chat, and then she would never follow a single fucking one.
I'm going to be honest. It's really difficult to work with Amber.
Keem shouldn't be paying her. Keem shouldn't pay her for the last week of this month. Amber, you shouldn't be paid for these fucking episodes.
I agree. Like, isn't Boogie docked whenever he leaves his show? Why?
I think so. I've heard that.
I don't know how public that is.
Yeah, I don't know how public
Keem's got everybody on a short leash or a short leash around here, huh?
that is.
Oh, well.
I feel like I've heard that, though.
Oopsie. Well, I think the same should happen for Amber.
Yeah, this is kinda weird. She can literally leave the show and still get paid from it, while everyone else actually has to be there and do the work. It just feels a little off, especially when she keeps saying she doesn't need the show, but still benefits from it either way.
But when they make her rage quit, that is the show. Like, I understand that they're like, she needs to be here, but making her rage quit is what is keeping the show going pretty much, and people paying to see it. They want to see how mad Amber gets because they legitimately don't like her.
That's
Tech has to be
true.
here.
Good take. That's actually a good take. I actually agree with that.
Amberlynn can just not work. Let's actually get to the nitty gritty. If she quit this job, she's fucked.
Oh yeah, she's cooked.
She can't afford whatever.
Monetize.
Yeah, whatever life she has right
Relies on Keem right now.
She relies on Keem.
Burns that bridge with Keem. You're cooked.
If
She was just bragging about how she made $12,000. She didn't save any money at all. That would put her tax bracket. She'd probably be at like 28, no, maybe 30%, but she should have some money saved.
Keem literally said,
Oklahoma's
hey,
cheap.
the episodes that you leave where you're not going to be here, you're not getting paid. She'd never leave again. She can't afford to.
Exactly.
You know what is interesting about Amberlynn?
She's a dumb
I
bitch.
I don't want to self-promote this, or I guess promote for Amber. She's doing the money thing again, where you can like pay her to say and ask for advice
She's back, by the
online
way.
on that one web.
Bro, I got an email from them asking me to be there. If people like wanted a video from me, if you emailed me, I'll send it to you. You don't got to pay me a dime, man. I just appreciate people that are here.
Website that I will not say. Don't say it.
Oh.
She's back to doing that because money is fucking tight.
It's kind of funny because she's back on Cameo doing a sale and clearly trying to bring in money, while at the same time claiming she's pulling in like $40K per month. Those two things don't really go together. If you're making that kind of money consistently, you're probably not running flash sales trying to get more. It just
Wait, she's making 40K? Is that what the show probably makes? And then it's split. Keem takes his cut, and then it gets cut between the 3 hosts. So she probably ain't taking home that much.
feels like the story changes depending on what sounds better in the moment.
She's not allowed, like, I understand she's leaving over and over again, but like she's got to be able to be on the show. She's complaining that you guys just left the VC so she can't come back.
Okay. Are we allowed to leave for 40 minutes while she does a show?
Guys, you are treating me like a babysitter. Yeah, April 1st. Amber's refusing to work with Tack. I told her Tack has to stay until April 1st.
Well, make her homeless. Just don't give her a job. I'll be the best detractor channel on the internet. Graham, let's go back to the Discord. Amber, come back, baby. I miss you. Amber, you're like the diabetes that refused to leave after losing 200 pounds.
Oh, like a cockroach.
I'll be your insulin. You be my blood disease.
If Tech and Food believe I am going back to apathetic facts, Amber is so boring and dull, so many people only stay for you two, and Keem needs to realize that.
That'd be great. Look, there's the dog.
Messy.
He's like limping.
Oh, that poor dog doesn't look like he's in well health at all.
Why is the dog
What bothers
limping?
me,
Why is the
my dog
limping?
is not limping. What bothers me
You
is
saw
what just
that?
happened, Tech. I'm here to
That's
tell
sweet.
you that you just fucked up. You did IRL, and I will never be on the show if you're
How
here.
did I do IRL?
Well,
He did not get her. There's no way that it actually happened. And then she came back 10 minutes later because there's no way that the cops could put her on the ground and get her up in 10 minutes. They would need a sheet. They would need to put it under your arms and pull. Then somebody would need to put a sheet under your butt because 500 pounds don't come up that easy. And I don't think the cops carry. They don't have a car jack for 600-pound people.
Well, me losing Bus is like,
shot.
okay, Amber's going to lose a showrunner, right? I'm not losing like an opportunity
not.
here. I love what I do here in the LCU. I'll do it on Crypt every day, right? But Amber doesn't have anyone in the LCU currently capable to run Bus with her, and she's going to have to struggle to find someone to do it.
All right, well, whatever. I'm done arguing.
Yeah,
I
no
mean,
wor-
this
no
is
worries.
just stupid. Look, I'm not like really mad at anyone, but it's, we're at a point now where this cast is just not going to work. So we'll figure it out from here on out.
All right. Thank you, Apathetic Facts, for at least breaking it down for me, because I don't know how long that podcast was, and I don't know how long you had to sit through that, but thank God you did, because what I just sat through felt like a friggin' eternity, man. Amber just contradicts herself. That's why everybody dislikes her. She refuses to be part of the show, but then she says she is the show. And then the tech guy, I don't know him super well, but if you wanted to ask me, I think he's doing the best that anybody could do running that show with Amber. You could sit there and Amber, it's like watching paint dry on the wall. She's not that entertaining unless she's getting mad and leaving. That's why I'm thinking it's partially scripted, okay? I'm thinking beforehand, they're like, let's make Amber mad. Let's do this, let's do that. So she can call Keem and then we can get a clip for that. And then we can drive people to the other channel. I think it's smart marketing is what I think. But leave a like, leave a comment. Let me know what you guys think about that one. And April 1st, I'll be the new host. No, I'm kidding. I never want to be the host of that. But, yep, follow Apathetic Facts. Thank God for you breaking it down. And she's killing it right now. She's doing a lot to keep me posted on what's going on in this universe. And if you want to keep up, I don't know, or if you want to kick yourself in the nut, you can do it, okay? I'll see y'all later. Bye.